hello to Chris Kirk himself, who joins us from Hawaii. And first of all, Chris, congratulations on the big win on Monday. A lot of dogs out there on tour. Did you have an Athens West watch party?
Yeah, it's been unbelievable this week, having so many, I think 10 or 11 or so of us former Georgia players here on tour and here at the Sony Open. Yeah, long time coming, 41 years. We've had some really good teams lately, but incredible to see them get it done.
Yeah, there's the picture from Kevin Kisner's Twitter account. Also a pretty good year for you because your Braves won. Told us that earlier. Now, you made 4 of 5 cuts this fall, which is good work, but you haven't really played competitively in, what, 8 weeks? How you feeling about your game? What are you working on?
Yeah, working on a lot, I would say. Just trying to get back used to playing some competitive golf. I felt like I had a great off-season, lots of time with my family. Really did a pretty good job, better than I have the last few years of taking care of myself physically and gaining a little bit of strength. But, you know, you come from being a little bit cold at home to out here in beautiful sunny Hawaii, and everything feels a little bit different. So it's been a great couple days of preparation so far, and get 9 holes in the Pro-Am this afternoon and be ready to roll.
Chris, when people have personal struggles, they don't often like to talk about it, but in your circumstance, actually the sharing is part of the healing. Has that been difficult for you?
You know, it really hasn't. From early on, I think it was just such a freeing thing for me to, because I had spent a lot of years kind of hiding a lot of things and living with a lot of shame. And so once I was able to sort of get free of that, it made it a lot easier for me to be open about it. And then now that I'm a few years down the road, I've really been able to see how that's been able to be helpful to others, which is really an incredible experience for me.
Yeah, you've been very, very public about all of this, and I wonder if people have approached you because you are a public figure in the interim since they've heard your story at all.
Absolutely, yeah. I've had a lot of messages on social media and people that have come up to me at golf tournaments and other places just to talk to me about my story a little bit, and a lot of people that have come and just kind of shared some of their experience and some of the things that they're struggling with. A lot of people that are somewhat in the same boat as me, and it's just been great to be able to kind of swap stories and give each other a little bit of hope.
One of the things that people point to about rehabilitation is recognizing a low point. Is there a low point that you can point to in this struggle?
Yeah, for me, I would say it was right before I decided to step away from playing. That was, yeah, I knew I'd been spending the last 6 months or so before that. It had been something that I'd been working on, trying to get control of, but that was really finally the moment where I knew that, you know, I just can't do this, and I didn't see any way out really. But I was going to look everywhere that I could look to try to find one. So that was definitely seemed like a necessary step for me to step away from golf for a little bit and really take a deep look and try to figure out how to combat this.
So you come back and you are essentially a different person, even though you're the same person. Has your relationship with the game of golf changed at all? Is it any different than it used to be?
I'd say it's changed dramatically. It's more like it used to be, you know, 15 years ago when I played for the enjoyment of playing golf, first of all, but it's really all about the competition for me now. You know, competition with my peers, and even more so than that, competition with myself, just trying to see what I'm capable of and how good I can do. I think that I spent a few years where I was just living with so much worry and fear of the future that I lost any joy of playing golf, and now that's definitely returned. I mean, I enjoy practicing. I love competing, playing on Tuesdays with my buddies, and just trying to, you know, it's just a personal challenge to see where I can take it.
Let me get you out of here on one last question. Do you have any advice for anyone else who is struggling with similar issues that you have faced?
Yeah, I could go on for for a long time, I suppose. But yeah, I think just I think it takes getting to the point of where you feel like you've gotten completely sort of hopeless and desperate, unfortunately. And that looks different for everybody. But once you get to that place where you kind of give up, that surrender is where you got to go to, and then you can go build your way back up from there and lean on other people that have had similar issues. That's definitely been the number one thing for me is speaking to other people that have had the same struggles and getting some hope and encouragement from them and finding a program that works for you and get kind of slowly moving on towards a better future.
Well, Chris, it's an inspiring story, and I know there are a lot of people out there who are rooting for you. Thanks for making the time for us today, and best to you this week.
Mm-hmm.